Dun, 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 dun. What's up, folks? It's Smurf here with Money Match Gaming, and today we're talking about Dogechain. So I've been the biggest negative Nancy about Dogecoin because it didn't have the ability to do NFTs or DeFi or any of the cool stuff that Ethereum, Tron, any of these like Floki, SHIB, any of these other tokens could do. But now with Dogechain, even though it's not from the original founder of Dogecoin, Dogechain actually does those things. And so I think it's a step in the right direction for Dogecoin in general. It doesn't need the founder's permission to do so. It's just much better for the chain. The fact that the founder was just happy with printing it into oblivion and not creating any type of steps like this is beyond me. So I think this alone is a bullish, Dogechain alone is a bullish case for Dogecoin. On top of that, I think that Dogechain is a great opportunity for people that might be interested in DeFi or heard about DeFi during the last bull run to actually start to utilize it. Transactions are dumb cheap. You can send $5 or $10. I think like the minimum's around like $5, but you can $5-10 over to Dogechain, which should be like pocket money. You know, it's not a whole lot of money, and you can actually start to learn DeFi from that small amount. Take the small gains that you get with $5 or $10 and start to learn DeFi, start to learn trading tokens on the blockchain. I think that with these meme tokens is the biggest opportunity for Dogechain, because then you can take that knowledge and you can use it in other blockchain projects. Once you know one of these blockchains like this that utilizes MetaMask or other Web3 wallets, once you know how to interact with those in smart contracts, you understand all of them. Then you understand how to use Ethereum. Then you understand how to use Arbitrum and Optimism and Polygon, aka Matic, and AVAX, and all of them. You understand all of them once you do that. However, on those other chains, you can quickly go through 5, 10, 15, especially Ethereum, hundreds of dollars. But on Dogechain, you got that opportunity for fractions of a penny. So I think that is a great case for Dogecoin or Dogechain and Dogecoin. And another reason why I'm kind of bullish on it. So it's fun, got that. And then the next thing is something that we're going to go to the actual website of Dogechain to check out. So here is the dogechain.dog website, the official web page of it. Most people will push this bridge button, which will take you to the section that you need to go to in Dogechain or the website to get funds over here. So you'll deposit actual Dogecoin. You'll get Doge. Actually, I think you can switch this. But you deposit Dogecoin and you'll get wrapped Doge, unless that's changed in the last bit. I'm like, I feel like, yeah, you're getting wrapped Doge. Also, they had this big airdrop. This is really what we wanted to cover. This is the most bullish thing that I think that nobody's talking about. They had this airdrop of DC tokens, the official governance token of Dogechain. And that's also what I was kind of getting confused over here with, which is like, if I send stuff over, they only give me this. I think this still stands for the Dogecoin on the Dogechain network, though. But they had this DC airdrop. The DC token is different than Dogecoin. It's DC token, Dogechain token, and then Dogecoin, which is still just Doge. Anyways, 15% of this was airdropped to people that moved some initial liquidity over to this blockchain. And the remaining 85% of those tokens are going to be rewarded to people every month over the next year. And so I believe that still is for people that got in early and not for people that came in at a later point in time, but I could be wrong with that. Regardless, here is the most bullish thing of it all, which is that if we actually scroll down this main page here, which I feel like not a lot of people like to read, you know, the information the projects give for them, but here it's on the front page. So first it says Dogechain, how do I get it? Dogecoin holders can get free Dogechain, aka the DC token. The free Dogechain airdrop will occur later this year. More information on the snapshot coming soon. Cool. And then next it says buy more Dogechain, cheap fees. So love Dogechain and want to hodl more. Basically, I think this is, I don't know, trying to advertise the fact that this is a layer 2 and the transaction fees are really cheap. Here's what we wanted though. Here is what we're all here for. This is the money maker play. And I'll break down one other step of why I think this is so. Dogecoin on Robinhood. Do you have Dogecoin? in Robinhood, don't worry. Dogechain is reserved for you when Robinhood lets you withdraw. So Robinhood is supposed to be working on doing these wallets that allow users to transfer funds off of, and they're supposed to let users transfer funds off of Robinhood too, right? So they're creating their own wallet and stuff like that, and they're also letting people transfer funds off of Robinhood. So you're not doing the whole just totally centralized exchange type of thing. Have I looked into it deeply what they're doing over there at Robinhood? No, that's because I'm not a Robinhood investor. But if this gets a good response, sure, I'll dive in, and people want to know, I'll dive into it. But if you're a Robinhood person, this is basically like your shout out thing of like, yo, if you got Dogecoin that you've been holding on Robinhood, they're gonna give you free tokens, free DC tokens. They're holding those for you so that when you do, I believe you're probably gonna have to move some of that Dogecoin off of Robinhood to this blockchain and start to learn Web3 and DeFi and smart contracts and all that stuff. They might just give it to you for free just once you sync up the wallet, but I imagine you're gonna have to transfer your Dogecoin over, and then they'll give you the DC token as well. So you'll have your Dogecoin on Dogechain, and then you'll also get DC tokens. For me, what did that look like? For me, that meant that my initial deposit on Dogechain of about $150, probably down like $3 or $4 from like fees getting it over the way that I chose to, but it was around $150. And then they gave me, at the time of the airdrop, $60 worth of DC tokens. Today, I believe it's around $75 worth of DC tokens. So half of what I transferred over, I've already, and actually that's not even all of it that I'm thinking about because I split it. So it's probably about $150 now, actually. They probably gave me the exact same amount of money that I put back in because I split it in half and I put part of it in a farm. No, I put it's $100 because I have like 24 in a farm, and then I have $75 worth of it still in my wallet. So that's a really big increase for free from any type of project. That's a huge airdrop that you got there. So Robinhood investors should be really excited about that. That's a chance, and you don't even have to move. You're like really skeptical about it. Again, I think this is a learning opportunity. That doesn't mean it's totally risk-free or anything like that. Nobody knows who Satoshi is on Bitcoin or anything like that, and I think the creator of this is still trying to be somewhat anonymous, though I believe they're supposed to have come from certain Polygon teams or whatever. Regardless, this is an opportunity to learn. That's what I think the most important part about this is. It's an opportunity to learn DeFi, learn that extra level of cryptocurrency trading, investing that is new. And so if you want that opportunity, here's that. You don't have to move all of your tokens off of Robinhood. Move some of them and get some of the DC. And then if you want, transfer those, sell the DC into Dogecoin. And then transfer your Dogecoin back off to Robinhood or any other wallet. Like, just take the gains and only work with the gains. And then you're just good to go. But those are some strategies that I would think of. I think that's the bullish case scenario for Dogechain that I wanted to present today. Yeah. What do you think about Dogechain? I know a lot of people are kind of on the fence about it or not making a move on it because they feel like it's too early. Let me know. And before we dip out here, I wanted to show one other thing, which is DeFi Llama. So let me go over here. All right, so this is DeFi Llama. And if we push chains over here, and this is like an aggregator of different information on the blockchain. So it shows TVL of projects, how many different farms on that platform, or that blockchain, etc. Scroll down here to about, I think it was like around 48 or 50 or something like that last time I saw it. 53. Here's Dogechain at 53. If I highlight that, it'll tell us, and that was a 7-day change. 7-day change is up 18% TVL. And so that I can see all this a little bit more clearly, I'm just gonna go over here. This is around the time that I feel like I got in, like back around here, right here, because I remember it going up to 8 million. So early August or mid-August, and that's around $6 million to $8 million on the blockchain, and now we're up about 3 times that at $23 million on this blockchain. And what I think is that much more bullish, and this is the last thing that I'll cover today, is that while we started to get all these different farms and projects and stuff like that over, and people started to realize they can just port projects over here, more money's going to flow in. And other than that money flowing in just from regular DeFi people, we're going to get a bunch of Robinhood, probably a bunch of Robinhood money eventually is going to flow over here the moment that they make it possible and people realize they can utilize their Dogecoin. Again, even if they want to just move that Dogecoin over here, sell the DC tokens they get for free, and then moves their Dogecoin back off, that's going to create a lot more money on this blockchain that is currently not released on it. So this could go up 2, 3, 4, 5x from where it currently is. And I think that is an interesting situation and the most bullish thing possible for Dogecoin and Dogechain. But yeah, that's all I'll say on these topics today. Yeah, what do you think about these? What do you think about Dogecoin? What do you think about Dogechain? Are you going to move any Dogecoin over there? Do you already own Dogecoin? Yeah, that's it on this topic. See you guys in the next one. Your boy Smurf out.